mass monsters on the Olympia stage look significantly downsized in recent photos and videos. Is he retiring or coming back with a better physique? Dutch bodybuilding veteran Ronnie was a proven force during the height of his IFBB career. Similarly to 7x Mr. Olympia Phil Heath, Winkler has incredible shoulders and arms that most of his professional peers can't even come close to matching. In addition, Ronnie has often been compared to the legendary Kevin Levrone, whose triceps and shoulders have been widely hailed as among the finest in history. Ronnie Winkler remains active in the bodybuilding scene, although he has refrained from competing for nearly 2 years about his current standing on the stage and any contemplation of retirement. Winkler conveyed his desire to avoid retirement, yet also discussed the hurdles posed by his injuries and the likelihood of making a return. During his prime, Winkler stood as one of the most prominent mass monsters in the sport. Throughout his career, he participated in the Olympia competition on 10 occasions, yet the coveted Sandow Trophy eluded his grasp. Notably, in 2018, he delivered his best performance, securing Heath. His last appearance on stage took place at the 2021 Romania Muscle Fest Pro. Amid his extended hiatus, Winkler confronted a series of injuries that prevented his return to the stage. Of notable mention was a complex 5-hour surgery on his left shoulder's rotator cuff, a procedure that jeopardized his bodybuilding trajectory. Participating in an interview on the Menace podcast with host Dennis James, Ronnie Winkler addressed inquiries regarding his official retirement status. He carefully dissected his response and even hinted at the potential for a comeback. I can't answer that no, officially retired. I don't want to retire. I don't want to retire, but the injuries that I have. I think I can do better to be my best back on stage. Recently, Winkler was featured in William Bonac's Guy and I Am podcast, where he opened up about various aspects of his bodybuilding career. During the podcast conversation, the 2 professional bodybuilders delved into Winkler's initial introduction to the sport. The Beast, as he is affectionately known, shared insights into a harrowing incident he experienced in 2007. As recounted during the podcast, Winkler's full immersion into bodybuilding transpired mainly during the latter part of the 2000s. Yet a pivotal event in 2007 had a transformative impact on his trajectory. This incident shattered him at the time, only to contribute to his eventual growth, and notably resurfaced as a career hindrance in 2021 to 22. While Winkler had previously discussed his shoulder injury, subsequent surgery, and the prolonged agony he endured over the past few years, he now delved into the origin of the injury, tracing it back over a decade. Amid conversations about this injury, he recollected a life-altering accident from 2007. He remarked, "I got in a very bad car accident, a very bad accident where I almost lost my eyes and half of my arm was damaged." Moreover, he unveiled the predicament he found himself in, which led to his hiatus from bodybuilding subsequent to the 2021 Mr. Olympia competition. Continuing his narrative, Winkler expressed, "And I stopped with the sport because I can't even move my shoulder, and I think that's part of that whole thing that I have now too. But I stay like 1 year and a half, don't train." During the podcast conversation, Winkler disclosed, "I was not serious in the sport at the time. I wasn't serious in the sport." However, a few years following his accident, a well-known teenage bodybuilder from Curacao referred to him as thin, which ignited a transformative shift. From that point onward, Winkler embraced a challenge-driven mindset, propelling himself to attain the status of a professional bodybuilder by 2009. Regrettably, Ronnie had yet to secure any titles at the Mr. Olympia or Arnold Classic events. Nevertheless, he posed a significant challenge to esteemed figures in the field, such as Phil Heath, Kai Green, and the late Sean Roden. His highest placement in the Mr. Olympia contest occurred in 2018, where he positioned himself just behind Sean Roden and Phil Heath. As for Winkler's forthcoming journey, uncertainty hangs in the balance. At the age of 45, whether he will stage a comeback in competitive bodybuilding remains uncertain. Nonetheless, his voyage through the world of bodybuilding has been marked by substantial challenges, and he has navigated them adeptly thus far. The question remains, is this merely a pause in his career or a definitive endpoint? Only time holds the answer. Despite grappling with shoulder pain, he persists in his workouts, maintaining his physical condition. Ronnie Winklar is a professional bodybuilder hailing from the Caribbean island of Curaçao. Born on June 22, 1977 in Paramaribo, Suriname, Ronnie moved to Curaçao at a young age and spent his formative years there. He grew up in a family where bodybuilding was already a well-established interest, as his older brother Quincy Winklar was a competitive bodybuilder as well. Early life and entry into bodybuilding. Ronnie Winklar's interest in bodybuilding started at a young age, and he began weight training in his early teens. Inspired by his brother Quincy's success in the sport, Ronnie dedicated himself to building a remarkable physique. Despite facing challenges due to limited resources and facilities on his island, he managed to make significant progress through determination and hard work. Rise to prominence. Ronnie's impressive physique didn't go unnoticed for long. He gained recognition on the international bodybuilding scene after winning the 2009 IFBB Arnold Amateur Championships. This victory earned him an IFBB Pro card, which allowed him to compete in professional bodybuilding competitions. He made his professional debut at the 2010 IFBB New York Pro, where he placed third, a remarkable achievement for a rookie. As he continued to compete in various IFBB Pro shows, he quickly gained a reputation for his massive size, particularly his densely packed muscles and incredible vascularity. Mr. Olympia contender, Ronnie Winklar's career reached new heights when he qualified for the prestigious Mr. Olympia competition, the pinnacle of professional bodybuilding. He made his Mr. Olympia debut in 2011, and his impressive physique and unique charisma instantly made him a fan favorite. Over the years, he consistently placed among the top competitors, earning a reputation as one of the top contenders for the title. His memorable appearances on the Mr. Olympia stage showcased his dedication to the sport, and he continued to refine his physique with each passing year. His conditioning, particularly his striated muscles and overall symmetry, set him apart from many other competitors. Training and physique. Ronnie Winklar's training approach is characterized by intense and grueling workouts. He focuses on heavy lifting and progressive overload to continually challenge his muscles and stimulate growth. His training split includes targeting different muscle groups on specific days, allowing for sufficient recovery. Winklar's physique is notable for its overall balance and impressive muscle density. He is particularly known for his massive back, well-developed arms, and exceptional chest development. His commitment to maintaining his conditioning and size year-round contributes to his consistent success on the bodybuilding stage. Legacy and impact. Ronnie Winklar's impact on the bodybuilding world extends beyond his competitive achievements. He has inspired countless individuals to pursue their fitness goals and embrace the bodybuilding lifestyle. His unique personality, dedication, and incredible work ethic have made him a respected figure in the bodybuilding community. So, this is for the day. Remember to subscribe to Bodybuilding Beast Motivation and hit the bell icon for future updates. Also, like and share this video.
Finally. I mean, how many times have you tried now?
A lot of time. You know, you gave me my pro card. You remember that?
I remember it was like 9 years ago we got the pro card, right?
Your mind is good.
Yeah, no, I remember it. Thank you very much for the compliment. But I mean, you know, so many times I was wishing that you win because you were so close. I mean, literally about a point away, or they maybe were not cut enough in this. But the day, everything was perfect. Your posing was perfect. The shape was perfect. You're ripped. You're huge. You look fantastic. No stomach, no nothing, no problems, no mistakes were made in the posing. So how did you tune in like that?
Since you complain my belly, you know, I sleep and only think, Arnold talking about my belly. And since that day, I just work on it and I do everything to Yeah, everything to be better on stage, you know, control it, and a lot of technique, a lot of things this way.
How much time have you spent in your posing routine?
You know, I want to thank Chris Coleman. I thank you because my pose was horrible, and Chris, I tell everybody now, Chris helped me, Chris put me to do this today. Thank you, Chris.
Fantastic, Chris, congratulations. Stand up, come on, they should see the trainer of the champions. Chris, come here. Well, congratulations, like I said, your posing was awesome. You held the poses long enough, it was really, like I said, flawless. So congratulations, and I hope this is the first of many Arnold Classic victories, okay?
Thanks. I want to thank my sponsor Yamamoto and Nabia. I want to thank the guys from Kuwait too that help me always. You know, my sister's my everything, and she want a picture with you. Where are you, my sister? Because she say only what I want is